G'day and welcome to Heads or Tails Down Under Coins. In this video, we're going to be looking at the official 2018 coin collection, the final century of commemoration of Anzac spirit, values that define our nation. So this is done by the Australian government, and the Royal Australian Mint have produced these coins and book the coins come in. And also sponsored by the Westpac Bank here. So there we go. And there are 4 of these binders in the series. So there's 2015, 2016, 2017. This is 2018, obviously. So if you haven't seen the other videos of 2015, 16, 17, go check those videos out. And don't forget to leave comments on all the videos as well. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bells for upcoming videos, because you would have got all the alerts when all these were released. So there you go. Let's have a look at this binder. So they all come exactly like this. Unwind them all. And have a bit of a spiel on the Anzac spirit here and the values about the soldiers that protect our nation. There we go. So that's how pretty much the binders are set. So the thing folds out, and on each page there is at least there's 15 coins in this set. So there's 3 coins in each sort of page, I guess you want to put it. And yeah, it's just so many different coins, and yeah, I like these coins. They show a bit of a story about Australia and the history and the braveness of our soldiers. There we go. So that's the first card, United, and it is a 50-cent piece. There we go. 2 soldiers in their slouch hats. There we go. So that's the first coin. And obviously on every single coin here, we've got the Queen Elizabeth II on the head side of the coin, because she was still alive and in charge of the Commonwealth back then. So she was on our coins, so resourceful. And let's look at the 50-cent. Which way is he facing? That way. There we go. And 2 soldiers back to back, I guess. They're celebrating Anzac Day, potentially at a war memorial, or a some sort of country town where they have some sort of plaque or statue or any type of thing like that. An RSL, soldiers will always stand like that, back to back, I guess. Almost in a bit of a trench there, they could be as well. All right, moving on to the third one. Confident. You got to be confident. Our nation is a very confident nation. You meet any of the Australians, they'll tell you how confident they are before you find out. And there we go. This is on a 20-cent piece from Australia. So a 20-cent coin. There we go. So it's got a rifleman on some sandbags by the looks of that, and ready to shoot or snipe some poor soul at the end of the rifle. So, but our nation is confident. There we go. And next one is the 4th coin is knowledgeable, and SAS will be very knowledgeable. They run scenarios, and that's where we as a nation get our confidence, because we have confidence that the SAS have already thought of the bad things that can happen. And they've already run out the scenario, know what's going to happen before it happens, and they come out the other end. There we go. So you got some parachute drops, supplies by the looks of it. Definitely got a rose or a poppy on the right side of that coin there as well. That's a 20-cent coin again from Australia. Moving on to the next coin, which is honest. Very honest. We try to be with ourselves. And that's where we get our confidence from. There we go. So if you want to look at that. And you've got soldiers, looks like some engineering type of soldiers where they're, or even some photography, potentially. Showing off the tripod there. Yes, that could be a photographer too, or someone taking video. There we go. So honest. And then discipline. There we got that there. There we go. Pause that if you want to read that. There's a lot of cards and coins to look at. It's going to be a bit of a long video anyway, so I don't want to read every single card. Will be forever. And there you go. Discipline. 20-cent coin again. You got rifleman shooting down range again. Potentially just out of firing range because you got someone kneeling behind him. I don't think you'd be doing that if it was a live fire, because that guy would be shot already. Moving on. Coin number 7. Patriotic. And we've got a 20-cent coin again. There we go. So they're showing the soldiers with their flag in the background and the troops marching and someone playing the bagpipe in front of the flag there, and a drum, I guess, at the side. So there you go. It's a nice looking coin. And moving on to the next one. Devoted. Yeah, we are devoted. If we see something or do something, we'll tell you if it's good or bad. Australians don't really hold back. And there we go. That's that coin right there. You got the nurses, by the looks of it, or doctors, tending to a soldier, by the looks of it, their leg. There we go. Daring. So you got that card there as well. And I'll show you the coin. Whoop. It's a big book. So these looks like some light horsemen with their slouch hats on. Doing a bit of a charge on the horses. Very daring. Yeah, there we go. That's that coin right there. Moving on to coin, I think it's number 10 now. Brave. There we go. If you see us play sports or anything like that, you know we're brave. They go hell for leather when we're playing even just a sport. So can you imagine if it was for life? You don't want to fight Australians. There you go. You got a soldier receiving some sort of medal. There we go. For being brave. And courteous. Yeah, definitely courteous if we have to be. There we go. You got like a boat full of soldiers going off, I guess, to war. There we go. Could have been World War I when they were sending boats like that out. I'm not too sure. Looks like it. Just going off what the coin is showing there. There we go. Moving on to enduring. There we go. So that's the coin for that one. And what do we got on the coin there? Got a couple of soldiers, and trying to see what. Okay, probably in the bunkers. Yeah, that's what it looks like, and sandbag across the top. Okay, it's very detailed type of coin. So there's a lot going on that coin there. Got to really have a look. Get certain angles and you see really, there you go. See the darkness stands out a bit better. There we go. Get pictures in the background. By the looks of it, or something like that on the bunker. All right, moving on to we're moving on to that's it. On to the last page, which is loyal. Definitely loyal. So if you're a good mate with someone, they'll be loyal to you. They may give you a bit of shit sometimes, but that's how we deal with our mates. You always got to have a bit of a dig at one another just to make sure they're awake. There we go. There we go. So that's a couple of potentially nurses, doctors as well, tending to something on the table there. There we go. So that's loyal and independent. And there we go. That's a soldier by himself in an aircraft. Looking like that aircraft came out of World War I. There we go. Some of these coins are really detailed, very nicely done by the Royal Australian Mint. There we go. And moving on to the last coin. Diverse. There we go. And that's another Australian 20-cent piece as well. Been a couple of 50s and 20s chucked in on this set. And it's got the 11th of the 11th. It's a very, big day for most soldiers, the 11th of the 11th. There we go. So it's got the Australian flag and soldiers celebrating below the flag there. There we go. So that's another 20-cent coin. Beautifully done by the Royal Australian Mint. There we go. And that's the whole binder is done of all the coins. I'll fold them right out. I'll zoom it right out as much as I can so you can sort of get a look at what the whole book looks like and feels like when it's spread out. It's kind of massive. That's why I like this set. So I was like, like I said, definitely had to get one of these eventually. Got all 4 in one hit. There we go. So if you are looking for these sets and you're into these type of coins, the war ones and medals, turn up to your local coin shops or go onto their websites. They will have them there, especially the good ones. They will have these sets. There we go. We'll wrap it back up. There we go. So that's that one there. That's 2018. And then we've got 17, 16. Oh no, that was 15. Trumpeter. A bugleman. Sorry. And the 2016, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So that's all 4 of the coin sets for Australian Anzacs and their medals, stories. There we go. And showing of the Anzac spirit as well, and an Australian spirit that defines us as a nation. So there we go. So if you like this video, don't forget to smash them like buttons, and don't forget to hit subscribe, hit notification bell for upcoming videos. Don't forget to leave a comment about all these binders, and don't forget to share this video with your family and friends, and don't forget to check out the other videos on 2015, 16, 17 sets as well. All right. See yous.